Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakbadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Wacko and Akwath out there for doing this truth diligent. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled A Mentally Sick, Bugged Out Wacko. Alright. Again, the title, A Mentally Sick, Bugged Out Wacko. Alright. Now this is coming, just through the spirit off of a video. So earlier, on my phone, I was watching Elder Manata Zakba's video here called Why Do You Expect the Lord to Save You? Alright, and in it, of course, he's talking about a thought that he had, and mentioning when he was, it was dealing with the April 8th eclipse. Alright, at the time, it's a repost. And at the time, he was thinking, if anything was to go down, that he would be expected that he would be, saved. Alright, that he thinks that he would be saved. But he asks the question, why do you expect the Lord to save you? And referring to these people that aren't doing anything. They're hearers of the word, but not doers. All right, or some of them might not even be doers or hearers, right? Basically just talking about people that are slothful and don't do anything. They don't make videos, nothing like that. They don't do nothing. All right, they just sit around and do nothing. All right, they don't make videos. They don't watch videos. Some of them, right? So, hey, and he was talking about that. Now, you might be wondering why I'm mentioning all this. Well, not in this video, but on this comment board, as you will soon see as we scroll down, a mentally sick, bugged out wacko popped up. All right, and I originally was going to do something else with a lesson today, but I saw that and I said, man, through the spirit, I got to go and do a lesson on that. So, Lord willing, the elder's okay with that. I know it's on his comment board. He'll probably do a lesson on it as well if it's through the spirit. But it was on me to do the lesson through the spirit because this guy, woo. It's like every week we see, or every other week we find someone who's more bugged out than the last. This guy is through. So let's go and show you this guy as we scroll down. And as you can see, right off the bat, not a good sign. All right, about 10 or more damn comments. All right, and I say damned comments because they're not blessed comments. They're just stupid shit. Okay, and by this guy Zion's with a Z Regeneration. And this guy, at first, I said, okay, this guy's at first one with whatever I saw. I think the first one I saw was this. It says I am and King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I said, okay, is he trying to quote a scripture and he just didn't put it up? And then it got more and more bugged out as I went. So it says I am and King of Kings and Lord of Lords, which on second glance really doesn't make any sense. I am and King of Kings and Lord of Lords. You typed something wrong. You are Lord of Hosts. Are you me that fell? What the fuck are you talking about? Are the people I see going to be alive during that time? Shalom. So I represent the 2/3 or 1/3. It's a story of the Father and Son. What? So I represent the 2/3 or 1/3. It's a story of the Father and Son. What do you mean? That's not a coherent sentence. So I represent the 2/3 or 1/3. Well, you more than likely represent the 2/3 because you're bugged the fuck out. But what are you trying to say here? So the 1/3 angels are me, right? What? So the 1/3 angels are me, right? So I represent the 2/3 or 1/3. It's a story of Father and Son? Huh? And then he goes on to say, Samjaza and Azazel, which are if you go and look these up, I don't know about Samjaza, but is a fallen angel. A fallen angel. The hell are you talking about? There ain't no fallen angels. And then it talks about Azazel, a fallen angel. No, we're not doing that. So what am I supposed to be doing? Pay attention to Ahmad, aka what is this? I don't even know what this is. What are you talking about, man? Am I an Israelite? Stop ignoring your creation or son. Well, what are you talking about? Your creation or son? You're not Elder Monatazakba's son. You're not his creation. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I am Israelite. Stop ignoring your creation or son. Who am I? So who am I supposed to be and doing? So the 1/3 angels are me, right? Are me, right? Are you stupid? Oh, and look at this. I didn't even see this. Look, bam. Look.
In this video.
There he is. Right there. Right there. This is the guy we're talking about. I didn't even realize this from 20 hours ago. He already did a lesson referring to him in some matter. Right? So who knows what videos he got? So you get to get gone in on double now, man. All right, sitting there looking all fucked up. Okay? So he's got I guess is this the same guy? You know, let's get a little bit of a backstory, because it seems to be there might be a little bit more of this than we know. So I'm gonna play the first 3 or 4 minutes of this video. You know, Lord willing, Elder Monatazakba doesn't mind. All right, Barakati Yahalba Shemiao Shai, you brother, if you're watching, or elder, I should say. So let's go ahead and play this real quick, because I want a little bit more backstory. Because I remember this right here, the sideways crab revealed. Is this the same guy? Let's find out. Let's see.
In this video, we'll be discussing and proving the effects of this false doctrine these guys talk about when they say they're under the new covenant. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And this video will be entitled, That New Covenant Stuff Will Bug You Out. Alright, and on the screen you see one of these guys. The story goes like this. Today on Elder Apostle Ramlob's comment board on his live chat, there was an individual who had a comment or two, and his name on the live chat was Zion's Regeneration. Okay, so he made a few comments. Elder Apostle Ramlob noticed it. Right, the dude said, "I need answers." Okay.
Okay.
Was he the one that said I need answers?
I don't know. He's saying, I guess he's trying to remember if that was the case. I did watch that lesson the other day, and I wonder if this was a guy that Elder Apostle Ramallah went and screamed at. All right, yelled at, got pissed off. I wonder if that was the same guy. I didn't see the comment board because I was just listening to the lesson, but I didn't see the comment board of who it was, and they didn't say who the name was. So, or at least I don't recall if they said what the name was. So. Everything's starting to add up now.
Yeah, he was the one that said I need answers. It was another person that was a demon.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there was another person that was being a demon, and I think that's the one the Elder Apostle Ramallah screamed at, yelled at, got really pissed off with. But I think this is the guy that he was asking on the video to name 5 color scriptures. All right, to see where he's at in this truth. If I'm correct. All right, if I'm not a brother, elder, or apostle, can correct me, please.
Right away, we blocked him. But then this guy says, I need answers. So Elder Apostle Ramlob said, well, what answers do you need?
Yep.
And the dude said, I need to know, why am I here and what is my portion? So I immediately searched out the individual, went to his channel, and this is the guy that it was. And he's none other than a former follower of GMS, who linked himself up with a guy that was a former head of one of the camps.
Really?
And we tell brothers all the time, when these guys get kicked out of GMS camps, they have a vendetta. And he was warned many times that what would wind up happening was this guy was going to put his bitterness, spread his bitterness on him. And that's exactly what happened. So when you see on the screen right now, the individual at question, he's on the left of your screen, and on the right, it was the former head of the Phoenix, Arizona camp, who after he got kicked out, he became bitter, and he channeled his bitterness through this guy, and he was really one of the first people that said, start talking about that new covenant stuff. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And you can see this guy on to his right. So after, make a long story short, this dude been continuously, coming on the comment board saying different stuff, making up different channels. I didn't
even realize that was him.
Video I did.
Didn't even realize that was him, man. Damn. This has a back history to it. I didn't even realize. I couldn't even. Wow. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that was the same guy, because he has dreads now, and his face looks a little less oily. All right, but Wow.
About him a while back called the Sideways Crab Reveal, because what happened to this individual is that after his partner left him, right after this guy completely left the truth, and the individual's name is Ahmad Gabar. Okay, that was his name he went by when he was following Jim, as Ahmad Gabar. So after Ahmad Gabar's leader left him, he immediately started going against the truth. He started saying that he basically went back to Christianity. Okay, and a little while after he left, went back to Christianity, lo and behold, what did he do? He wound up on Vocab Malone's channel. Let's go to it here. I did a video about this guy. He wound up on Vocab Malone's show. Okay, and I'll play you the intro. But first, let's finish what I'm saying here. So now, find out who this dude was. This is him now. This is updated. This is him now, today.
Wow.
And you can see him now, bugged out. Got a joint in his mouth. His face, his head looks super fat. Just weird, man.
This guy, the Lord has messed with this guy's head severely. This guy's no longer, not that he was ever mentally stable, but something. This guy is almost incapable of a coherent thought. You know, on the comment board, just madman's ramblings, man. You know, and we're gonna go play a couple of his videos, Lord willing, and he just doesn't make any sense, man. He's gone. I don't know if this guy suffered from a traumatic brain injury in the time since he was rolling with that other guy at the Phoenix camp or what, but this guy is completely incoherent, man. Completely incoherent. So we're going to play a little bit more of the Elders video. I don't want to spoil too much of it. And then we're going to go, do our own little thing. So we're going to play a little bit more, see if there's any other information that the Elder could provide. And then we're going to go on and finish the, not finish up the lesson, but get the lesson started, really.
But you know what? He may be finally to the point now where he may have been sincere when he said, what is his purpose and what is his portion? Well, you know what? We can't help you.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do for you. You went against the truth. You fell out of the truth. You dropped the plow. You stopped doing the work. You went on the enemy's platform. Now here you are coming back full circle asking us, what's your portion?
The Lord's really messed with his head, man, because of what he's done. Because of and that makes so much more sense now. Okay? That makes so much more sense now as to why what's going on with this dude is because he bucked up and did all those things and went on Vocab Malone. I couldn't even put two and two together that this was the same dude. Now looking at it, yeah, I can see it, but man, that was a while back ago. So hey, call all you Halbash Meow Shy Elder Manatas Outbow. Remembered that, a better memory than I. Okay, so that's the man. This guy, after what he's done, he is legitimately incoherent. I want to play a little bit more into here because I want to hear what he had to say on Vocab Alone in case we can use that, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on.
More than likely, your portion is a lake of fire.
Yep.
Your ass is bugged out. Now I'm gonna show you this intro, and that's how messed up in the head this dude is. Let me show you real quick here. Got these dudes. This dude is AWOL, and this guy is waxing worse and worse every day. Listen to this.
The house of Saul is spiritual. I'm Jonathan of the house of Saul and the house of David.
What do you mean you're Jonathan?
I'm Jonathan. There's a thing called regeneration. I regenerate many times. It's a spiritual story. The old person and the new person. I've been given double portion. My spirit is in the Old Testament and the New Testament. Why? Because if you're Israel, you're going to understand that.
What?
That's why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. I have spiritual power.
I remember a little bit of this. Not too much of it, but I remember a little bit of it.
You have spiritual power now?
Yes, I've been having spiritual power.
How do you know that you're Jonathan? Because
the Lord told me. He told me, Ahmad, you're Jonathan of the house of Saul and the house of David.
House of Saul and the house of David? What? That doesn't make no sense. And also, there's no remembrance of former things. So, wrong. You don't remember who you are.
Somebody gonna tell me otherwise, because I know that, and it's true.
Jonathan was Saul's son. He wasn't related to David like that.
But he made a pact with David.
Correct.
He said David's going to be the king. David's going to rule the house of David. Nobody's going to stop it.
How can he be Benjamin and Judah?
How can I be Benjamin and Judah? Because I'm of the
Yeah.
house of Saul and the house of David. I'm Jonathan. I'm the one that's between the house of Saul and the house of David. It's a spiritual house. Benjamin and Judah. Saul, Benjamin and Judah.
Being that you now know that you're Jonathan, what is something important that you have to like tell your fellow Hebrew Israelites?
All right, so you brothers out there in these camps, hear this message. I know some of y'all are watching. A lot of you guys you watch, but you don't really say nothing. But that's the thing. The truth is going to continue to prevail. So I'm going to say to you brothers, right? We're in a new covenant. Look it up. I'm Jonathan of the house of Saul and the house of David.
Well, you heard it right there. All right. Jonah from the house of Saul and house of David, right? Bugged out, man. Bugged out. And that's why we're going to use the elders video, because we don't want to, take his whole video up. But you heard it. So, hey, man, this guy, again, a mentally sick, bug out wacko. All right. This guy is through. This is one of the throughest dudes that I've seen in a long time. This guy is extremely bugged out. And you thought he was bugged out then. Just you wait. Just you wait. Now he kind of does this weird rambling thing where he'll talk about, just all rambling, and it's weird. He just sits there and he'll just say random things that have some type of spiritual significance. Just sit there. House of David. 12 apostles. Chariots. I am. That's the type of stuff he does. I'm just like, what in the actual fuck are you doing, dude? What in the actual fuck are you doing? So let's grab, first of all, this guy, we're gonna prove it in just a minute, thinks he's some, I don't know what he thinks he is. Apparently he's, from the house of David and house of Saul, and he's Benjamin and Judah at the same time. He's just bugged out, man. So look, we're gonna get Galatians 6:3. It's already been a little bit longer than I'd like to have waited to get a scripture. All right, about 7 minutes over. It says Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. None of us think he's Jonathan, or from the house of David and house of Saul, of Benjamin, Judah. That's, first of all, no, that's completely fucking bugged out. And then also, this one he has right here is really bugged out. This one's just called Flowing Through the Spirit. He made this 3 days ago. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop the music and go ahead and let this. It's just weird. It's just weird, man. It's just bugged out wacko. Mentally sick. He got spit all over his damn lips, sitting there drinking a Coca-Cola. You ain't gonna catch anybody in this truth. At least one's falling after GMS, and that's where the true truth is. Fucking sitting there, so-called making a video drinking a Coca-Cola. No. that ain't how it works, man. We ain't opening the video with us chugging a Coke.
You got to make sure that my children are taken care of, especially you. Nigga, this is why I'm getting you some weed and let you buy anything you want to buy. Y'all seen that? There's some extraterrestrial ships, UFOs, because I've seen videos and I made videos myself that were all around us, man. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I'm taking care of you. You're my son.
What? What? Huh? That's the reason I'm taking care of you. You're my son. Continues to chug, and that Coke is empty as shit, man. You ain't getting that much Coca-Cola out of that, man. It's done. Put it down. Put the Coca-Cola down. And then he goes on to say, get you some weed, buy what you need to buy.
I have to. See, when I get in these certain mindsets, the truth just flows out of me, man.
No, it doesn't.
Why? Because I'm the walking and living proof.
No, you're not.
I'm the walking and living scriptures.
No, you're not.
I'm the one that it all revolves around,
No, you're not.
page by page, day by day. But everything's coming to pass, though.
Again, I'm the one that what this all revolves around. Again, Galatians 6:3, for if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Ain't nobody thinking you're something special, man. You're just a bugged out fucking, just bug out, whack out, mental sicko, wacko bug out. That's all you are. Fucked up in the head, man. Barely even capable of forming a coherent sentence. Sitting there just rambling.
All I gotta do is just trust the process, man, not rush the process, because these words cannot be broken. Even though they want it to be broken, it can't be broken, man. Excuse me.
Sitting there burping on it, wouldn't it?
If you know what I mean.
I don't.
Right.
I don't know what you mean.
Gotta make the story.
Please
interesting.
elaborate.
But anyways, man, what time is it? It's pretty early in the morning.
This seems and this seems like drugs to me. Okay, it does seem like drugs. Now I know he uses weed. I used to smoke weed back in the day. I don't now. I don't now because we're not supposed to be smoking weed. We can use cannabis as a medicinal substance for healing of ailments, right? But you don't just use it to get high. When you use it to get high, it becomes witchcraft, man. And I don't even use it for herbal healing. I don't even do that. So not that I'm saying you're wicked if you do. That's between you and the Most High. All right, that's something that really you'd have to look into more videos. GMS has talked about it. If you're using it for medicinal purposes, that's fine. All right, but you can't just use it just to get high, and you can't smoke it. You can't smoke nothing. You can't go to your cupboard and get clove and smoke it. You can't smoke basil. You can't smoke nothing. You can't smoke cigarettes. You can't smoke weed. You can't smoke a bag of tea that you have in your cupboard. You can't smoke nothing. Okay, it's the fact of the matter that you're polluting your temple. Okay, so it's not the smoking of the weed. Saki. It's not the weed that's necessarily making you going off. It's the smoking of the weed and using it to get high, as using it as an illicit substance, all right, as a drug, all right, and then it becomes witchcraft when you do that, okay? But if you're using it because you got back pain and taking cannabis, medical marijuana, or in some places it's legal, like in Vegas, it's here legal. You aren't wicked if you go down to the pot shop, all right, and get you some topical ointments that happen to have, some of them even have THC in it. All right, tetrahydrocannabinol, which is generally the psychoactive effect, which makes you high. I'd recommend getting a lower amount of that, but you need some amount of that in, whatever it is, because that part of that, a little bit of that psychoactiveness also helps with the pain. But it's a lot of the CBD, but the THC with the CBD actually has a higher pain killing action. Okay, if any of you have ever done that, okay. So the CBD sometimes doesn't always work by itself. It needs a little bit of THC to really kick it in. Low amount, you don't need no goddamn, 15, 16% THC. It can be real low, even if it's, 4 or 5% or whatever. They have topical ointments and stuff, lotions, stuff like that you can rub on. There's edibles that'll help with that, as long as you're not getting completely fucking stoned out of your mind just to get stoned. Now, it's just like with any medicine. Sometimes you might feel a little something from it. But as long as you're not using it intentionally to get high, because I'm going to say that I got back pain, but I really just want the effects that get me high to be the part what I want. No, you might get a little bit of as what they would call a quote unquote high from it. All right. But if you're using it medicinally, it's a different story. It's just like naturally opium was used for pain killing, and you're going to get a head effect with that. Okay. You can't completely negate the psychoactive effects of THC, but you got to realize back in the day before they genetically modified everything, THC was actually a lot less prevalent in marijuana. All right, it wasn't no 16, 17, 18, 20% like we have now, where they're making, tinctures and fucking wax, all right, and extracts, which are fucking extremely potent and powerful. Back then, when marijuana grew, it was very, 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 even back in the 70s when all the hippies were smoking, it was very low potency, maybe 5%, 4% THC, which is very, very little compared to what we have now, okay? So that was how it was naturally, all right? Yes, it had a little bit of THC, which can make you feel a little different in the head, yes. But it wasn't bred, that part wasn't bred to an extreme just to get you super fucked up. It was in there because it co-acted, all right, with the CBD, all right, for pain-killing effects. Anyway, we're not going to do a whole weed lesson, but I just wanted to put that out there because some people might be curious about marijuana. If you're using it for medical purposes, there's nothing wrong. You got spasms or something and taking taking, like, for example, my dad he gets these spasms now. All right, neurological thing. All right, marijuana could help that. All right, there's nothing wicked if he was to take it, which he doesn't all the time, but sometimes he does. There's nothing wicked if he takes that. Okay, but a lot of time when he does take him, he takes them in a gummy. All right, which I don't know if it has gelatin or pork in it or whatever. That would be a separate thing. All right, you shouldn't be doing that. But as far as eating it, there's nothing wrong with eating it. All right, and eating it and using it for a medicine. He doesn't just take it to sit around and get fucked up. Right. So that's an example. There you go. This guy's clearly just, when he smokes weed, he doesn't. He can't say, oh, well, I just do it. I just do it for pain. Well, first of all, why aren't you eating it? Because you're not supposed to be smoking anything. And then 2, you're a bullshit ass liar. All right, so let's continue on.
Yeah, I really don't got that much to say.
Oh, we know you don't have much to say. Sitting there licking your dry ass lips with your cotton mouth, sucking down a Coca-Cola over and over again.
What's the next step? I'm waiting for the next step, man. I'm trying to get this apartment.
Okay.
And once I get that, that'll be good, because I can finally move out of my mom's place.
Okay.
And to be on my own.
Okay.
Ultimately, I want a house, though.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Deck that bad boy up. Nah, it's great. Few nice cars.
I don't know if this guy's drunk or what. He's clearly on some type of substance other than marijuana. All right, either that or the Lord's really doing one on his brain where he seems like he's on some type of substance. Because, man, this is...
Get it while you can get it, man.
Borderline, this is borderline crack level of incoherency.
Many manservants, and so that's the point. Eat and drink, for there's nothing better for a man to do than to eat and drink and enjoy his labors. You see? As far as it comes to the big stuff, I don't really know that much, because I'm keeping certain things away from myself, man.
Like what?
If
Mental
I
competency?
know everything I want,
Mental competency? Is that what you're keeping away from yourself? All right. Mental articulation? Is that what you're keeping away from yourself? A coherent thought? Keeping that far, far away? Look. Here's another scripture I want to go and get. Because he's got the dreads. Right? He's got the dreads. Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Got the tiny little dreads. All right, at least from far as I can see. They could be twists, but they look like dreads to me. All right, because they got these little fray away fuzzies. So that looks like dreads to me. Okay? Of course, these are not in the best lighting, so but it's those look like dreads. All right, I'd be willing to bet money that those are dreads. All right, they look like dreads to me. All right, I don't think those are individually woven twists. I think those are dreads. And you're not supposed to be having dreads, aka Shiva Jatas. Okay? So, if you look up a Shiva Jata, all right. Oh. All right, what are Shiva Jatas? All right. They are dreadlock man. All right, that's what they are. Why? Because this false god, this weird blue bitch, all right, has dreads. All right, and when you do Shiva Jatas, all right, it's basically taking on the form of Shiva. Okay, so you can become like Shiva, which is all fucking Hindu bullshit. This is the video. You want to go and watch this? Go and look this up. I'm not gonna play it because we played it before. I first learned of it from Elder Apostle. Not Elder Apostle, but Elder Manata Zatba. Okay, it's called Dreadlocks. Originated in India. The spiritual significance of Shiva Jatas. Right, and there you go. You wanna look like some blue demon-looking bitch? Then you go right ahead. But it's wicked as hell, man. It's wicked as hell. All right, and this is supposed to be a man. All right, yeah, it's over here looking feminine as bullshit. All shit. Feminine face. All right, feminine face with man-like body with female hands. What type of shit is that? Now look at the placement of the hand. Look at the placement of the hand. Look at the hands, man. Look at the hands. It's not exact, but that's where it's going with that. And they got the serpent, and look, man. Look out of here. Eh. Anyway, let's go on to another one of his videos. This one's called Truth Explorer.
My.
Yeah. Barefoot on a public sidewalk. I can understand if it was a park. But, okay.
It's another sunny day, people. Shalom. My praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Makakwadash.
And he's praising the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Makakwadash. And this one, the other one, he said, praised I am.
Peace and salutations to the one.
And we'll go show you.
Yeah.
Here, see, here's another video of him smoking weed. Look, picking at his lip.
Damn. I got pudgy in the face. Ooh. Shalom. Get this out of my mustache real quick.
Probably all that fucking resin and
Shalom to
tar.
you sincere brothers out there. All praises to the Heavenly Father.
Actually,
Yahweh,
oh, he actually said it.
to his son, Yahweh Shai, to the Holy Spirit.
One of these videos, he said, I am. All right, and if you look at his mustache right there, it looks like he burnt part of it. Looks like he just, right there, it looks like he just burnt part of his mustache.
Yahweh, to his son, Yahweh Shai, to the Holy Spirit.
Praising the Lord and smoking a blunt.
Salutations to the 1/3 and 144. The 1/3 out of every people talking, they should have 12,000 out of each tribe of Israel. For some reason, I feel bloated right now. I just had an ice cream. Got my joint. Went to the cookie store today. Picked up an eighth of cookies. I told him get me the best strain. And this well, it's definitely what it set out to mean. You know, I like cookies, both sweet and sour. You got some wordplay on that. Yeah. But anyways, man, this video, look, sunny out, the windy. This is where I am. This is what's going on. This is what it's gonna be. You just gotta deal with it, man. And here's the thing. Have fun while doing it. Because Solomon said, it's better for a man to eat and drink and enjoy the labors of his life. So I've been finding myself just chilling and relaxing these past few days, man. I ain't really worried about nothing because there ain't nothing to be worried about.
Oh, there's plenty to be worried about for you.
Everything's all, it's just gimmicky. But looking at everything through the eternal, that's where the action is. That's where the power is. That's where.
Oh, look, man. I'm gonna go get a scripture. Because this should serve to you, all right, as a reason to continue straightly in this truth, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, he keeps it on you. Because, man, this is some terrifying shit. It's like you haven't been getting, you know, as many scriptures as I want to get. I've just been fucking in a trance, perplexed. That, hey, man, Hebrews 10:31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. This is, look, man, look what the Most High has done to this guy. This is fucking horrifying. This is horrific. It is horrific. Sitting there, not even forming coherent sentences. He's not. He's sitting there just rambling, and he's calling him. Again, like I say, it's super terrible when you're calling upon the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and doing some wicked shit as you're doing it, right? With this guy, you know, calling on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then hitting his blunt right after. all right, with 70 AOD MBY, or however it is, with that, you know, the fat guy who calls himself King David. He's over there praising Yahweh Meow Shai and eating pork and having pork in his hand and praying. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? And I don't know what this guy's deal is, because another video, and I don't know which one it is, which one it was. Was it this one, Hebrew Slave? I think it's this one. He says, all praise to I am. He doesn't even say Yahweh Meow Shai. So I'm not sure if he's even, what's the word? Locked in on what the name is. Let's see.
Found myself listening to a whole lot of different songs these past few days, and I'm getting more revelations about myself. Hey, Shalom, and all praises to who I am and the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, right?
See,
the Lion and the Lamb. We're in a new
this one's wild because he just rambles. Listen to this one.
covenant, so this pretty much
Right.
the Lion and the Lamb. We're in a new covenant, so this pretty much situates everything that you need to know as far as the law in the new covenant. If you're in a new covenant, you're over the law. See, what you're doing, you're putting yourself in remembrance once again, though you once knew this. And these memories are coming back slowly but surely.
Headphones all fucked up and tangled.
It just is what the fuck it is. See, I'm just living my life. Eat and drink, just like Solomon said. New Jerusalem. That's ultimately what we want.
So, hey man, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't smoked weed in probably over what, four like 2018 and end of 2019, like a little bit before I even got into the truth. So I don't know if the weed's gotten that strong or what, but I could still form a coherent sentence back when I was smoking weed. I'm just saying, I don't know if weed has gotten to the point where it's doing some shit like that, but that's some crazy shit, man. That is some absolutely crazy shit. So look, man, again, Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. The Lord can do many different type of things. He can plague you with sickness of the mind. You know, he can give you ailments in the body. He can just take you out. This guy, damn, man, not only is this guy bugged out, all right, he's got him parading around making a spectacle out of himself. And that's the show of the Lord's power, man. Because you could be like this guy. This could be you. That's why, man, you don't, no, that's why you just listen to the truth, all right? Follow Great Millstone. Listen to what they're saying. Don't get involved with that new covenant weirdo stuff, all right? The New Testament only, or any of the weird so-called spin-offs where they try to, it's just weird, man. It's just weird, and this is like fucking going to a goddamn zoo and watching some type of strange animal. He's bugged out. He's not forming sentences. He's not saying anything that makes any type of sense, you know? And it's fearful, man. It's fearful. Should serve as a point to look at and be thankful for what you have. And be grateful for Yahweh Meow Shai waking you up into this truth, because, man, that is some serious level of bug out tree. Okay? And let's get what do we want to get? What do we got over here? So, well, first let's go and get 1 Corinthians 3 and 16, 17. So now that we have the video of him smoking that blunt, right? So let's go and get that. So 1 Corinthians 3 and 16 through 17 reads, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy, for the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are." So you're the temple. You can't go and pollute it with smoke. You know? You can't do that. That's not something you're supposed to be doing. But lo and behold, that's what these people are doing, smoking weed in the church. No, man. Stop with all the fucking weed. Just stop it, man. Stop trying to bring in hood culture and wickedness from the world into the truth. Stop smoking weed. Stop smoking cigarettes. Stop it. Stop trying to find a way to affirm it and let it be, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. We're not under the law. Yes, we are. Well, technically, no, we're not under the law, but we are under grace. All right, we're not under the law, but under grace. But we're still expected to keep the law. We're not under the law. Keeping the law is not going to get us saved. No, that's correct. Keeping the law is not going to get you saved, but breaking the law will get you destroyed. And that same, well, it says we're not under the law. What does it say after that? So shall we sin willfully because we're not under the law, but under grace? Yahweh forbid. We're not supposed to just do wickedness, man. The law, yes, we're not bound under the law anymore. Let me rephrase that. Slakia. We're not under the law anymore, but the fact of you keep the law and that's how you get saved. No, we're saved by grace. By grace are we saved. Okay? Not by works. Okay? Because there's 613 laws. We're in a wicked predicament as it is, all right, in Esau society. They're putting pork in everything, all right, in the water bottles and everything. So there we consume pork. Boom. No salvation for us then. We'd be absolutely fucked. All right? Absolutely fucked. So that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. And it's not a day goes by without some bug out in the background thinking that, oh, no, you can eat pork. No, you can't. No, you cannot. All right? If you're going to do it, then you go right ahead and do it. But, hey, don't be complaining to us when you wake up dead, right? So, let's go and get, what else do we want to get? Let's get, well, let's go on. Do we have Romans? We have Romans 11:7. We're going to go ahead and close out with that. We actually need to get Romans 11:7 through, verse 8. But, let's go and get another understanding scripture, because we're nearing the end of this, man. Really just, ugh. I said, it's lucky for not having as many scriptures as I'd like to, and, you know, and having so many breaks in between them. Let's get, oh, man, I don't want to get, let's get, we'll get Isaiah 6 and 9 through 11 is what we'll get. That's what we'll do. Isaiah 6 and 9 through 11. It says, verse 9, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. So how do you see but not perceive? You just don't get it. Okay? You just don't get it. You can hear, but you don't understand. You know? And I always like to say, it's like if I started reading you a mechanics book, all right, on how to fix a car or something like that, or on some type of engine, and you had no mechanical history. You wouldn't know what was being said. You'd have no idea, right? So verse 10, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant and the houses without man and the land be utterly desolate. So how long? Until this place is done with. These people aren't going to wake up, man. And it's really terrifying when you see videos like this, man. It's because this shows you the terror of the Lord, man. You should really fear the Lord because he can do these things. He can do these things. This is terrifying, man. I felt like I lost brain cells just watching it, you know? And hey, again, Hebrews 10:31, it's still up for a reason. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. That is, jeez, man. Jeez, and I didn't even get Deuteronomy 28 and 28, which is one of the curses. This is one of the curses. It says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. This is madness. Madness. We go to the word madness here. It goes back to the word, it goes to the root word right here, shagah.
Strong's H7696. Shagah.
Or shagah. And down here it says to be mad, as in what? Shagah, primitive root, to rave through insanity. A madman. That's absolutely what that guy is. He's insane. A madman. You know? And, I'm not gonna even watch any more of his videos because it just, It's like it makes you feel like a bug out almost because you're just watching it and you're like, I don't even want to be around it. Don't want to see it. Don't want to hear it. But I did want to make a lesson on it. So let's go and get Galatians 5:19 through 21 because like I said, we're nearing the end. Let's go and get this. And Galatians 5:19 through 21. In verse 19, dealing with the smoking again and in the use of drugs, right? Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, that's the highlight for today, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. This guy, he'll be there, all right, but he's gonna have a period of shamefulness, all right, because this guy is that guy's a 2/3 man. There's no way. There's no way he's of the elect. There's just he's too gone. He's too far gone, man. So let's get Galatians 5. That's not what we wanted. And 19. Actually, we need 20. And right here, witchcraft goes back to the word pharmakia, which is what? The use or the administration, or slakia, the use or the administering of drugs, poisoning. Also goes back to sorcery, right? But using chemicals like that to get high is witchcraft. All right, and we know what the Lord said about witches. Right here, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So technically, they should be put to death. There you go. There you go. So we're gonna get Romans 11:7 through 8, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out. Again, Salakia for just mostly talking this time. I didn't have too much to say, but this had to get out there, and had these 5 scriptures and a couple of other ones, but I wish I would have put them a little bit more closer together instead of just spending most of the time watching the video. So again, Salakia for that. So 1 Corinthians 3:16 through 17 reads, know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that's not what we wanted. There we go. Salakia. We already got that. So Romans 11:7 through 8, it says, what then? And this is why, you brothers and sisters out there are really blessed to even have this knowledge and this truth and understanding. We're all blessed to have this knowledge, because we could be out there sipping on coke, smoking a blunt, with dry ass lips, picking something out of our mustache, and we're not. So Barak Yahweh Shemi Shai for that. So Romans 11:7 through 8, starting with verse 7, says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for. It's not all Israel, right, that get this. It says, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Verse 8, according as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. So, us as the hopeful elect, that's why we're hopeful to be a part of the elect. We've been blessed with this knowledge and this truth and understanding, which is a good sign that you could be of the elect, but it's not definitive, because, hey, man, look, this guy, those guys were, at least the one guy that was with him was part of the GMS Phoenix camp, and then he bugged out. All right, so hey, man, you just gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Shai, and hope that you continue into this thing, because the Lord can take you out. He can take you out and have you scrounging around for change on the bottom of some dirty bathroom floor, with wax in your mustache, all fucked up. Bugged out, talking about, oh, I'm King David and Saul, or whatever, man. It's always King David. It's always King David. Everybody's always King David. All right? Always King David. But this guy was from the house of Saul, too, which is mind-blowing. Hey, bug out's going to do bugged out shit, So that's pretty much the lesson, man. Hey, just be thankful to Yahweh Shemi Shai that you're not in a state and a predicament like this guy's in, man. So I know I'm thankful. Barak the Yahweh Shemi Shai for that. So that's been the lesson. All right, a mentally sick, bugged out wacko. And hey, man, you can keep from around us. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Till next one, Lord willing, shalom.